What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Drift Games vlog. We are here in Dubshed. My voice is a little bit gravelly because we had some partying last night. Partying, celebrating that all our cars got here in the end. There's Adam O'Connor. Adam, are you coming around to have an show?
I haven't actually even ventured outside of our...
Yeah, we had Adam chained to the merch shop yesterday. We don't let him out. Clothes. I want to look at the cars. So this is the morning of day 2. Because the music is off, we can actually film, you can hear us, and we're going to do a little bit of a wander around. Now, there is about 9 million cars here, so this video, we can't get every single car in because it would be a 15-hour video, but we're going to try and show you some of the ones we like and some interesting stuff, so let's go.
Starting at the start.
We're going to start with some very interesting cars. So we have got, in the corner, an S14A. Nice S14 here, very clean. Look how clean this is. This is Bumblebee. A replica of Bumblebee from the film. What's that film with John Cena? Bumblebee? Is that what it's called?
I think it is literally called Bumblebee.
Yeah, there it is. That's the replica. That's a perfect replica. It's very cool.
They've even gone to the extent of putting all the filler marks and
It's
everything.
either in bad shape or it's a replica of the one from Bumblebee. I can't tell which.
Oh, Salika.
Oh, see now? That's the Decepticon from Transformers.
Let's hopefully you don't see these lads on the way home.
What, a Decepticon? Some weekend.
I'd actually rather see the Decepticons rather than the
I'd
fields
actually
tonight.
probably argue your way out of the Decepticons more than the guards now. So we got, that's very cool. Oh, check this out.
We said we weren't going to go through every car, and every car has literally caught our
The quality
attention.
is very high here. So this S15 is lovely, on work equipped, on air. This, love the colour.
Like candy red.
I think that's the Lexus colour. I think that's the beautiful red Lexus.
Oh, yeah, man, that's a Salika, but look at the back of it.
Oh, there's no there.
Is that good or bad?
Bad.
So that's what we did with the Decepticons. That's lovely, really nice, gorgeous car. Check this out. We used to see these pulling lads out of the gravel in Mondello, but this is actually a Beat 2500 cool bike. It's very cool, isn't it?
It's a cool setup.
That's a very cool setup. And you know what? Probably not like super expensive, but that goes to show that a bit of taste, a bit of imagination, and you got something very cool. Moving on. Interesting. To an S14, lovely S14.
There's a theme of S14s here at the moment.
I like S14s right now for some reason. I'm not going to say anymore. This is a lovely S14.
Talk to me nice.
Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. So this is lovely. Mini. Oh, this on the other hand, absolutely like.
That is straight out of Max Power.
That is Need for Speed 2 Underground.
And this is coming back into fashion, I think.
That, do you know what? I like this. I'm going to say why, because when I first look at it every time I go, ugh. The more it was across from our stand, I was like, it actually just is what it is, a wild car.
But can you believe everything is smoothed in here? Like, look, from here,
not an arch,
all the way through.
The front bumper, right?
No, the whole front bumper there's none. It's smoothed in the whole way.
What do you mean? The doors aren't smoothed in.
Good one.
Oh,
good one.
That is all one panel.
Yeah, it's smoothed all the way around. There's no cut.
If you hit anything.
I was going to say, if you have a tip.
It's a Lambo exhaust.
Obviously. That's an event store exhaust, yep.
Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you?
This is nice, R32, lovely. Really nice.
This is an R31, isn't it?
I never saw this before. I want about a little.
describe as an absolute bit of me.
That's a bit of unit. These are the boys from Park and Chill, Waterford. We're going to go to their Cars and Castles event later in the year.
That's different from Cars and Coffee.
Cars and Castles.
Would it be coffee?
No.
Cars and Coffee and Castles.
Swords, and we just fight to the death.
I'm used to that.
You're a Viking, sure.
Adam's a bit Viking, he'd love that. I haven't seen a Subaru Impreza Hawkeye on air before, and I really like that.
Very nice.
This-
no. You're pointing at the wrong thing. I'm pointing at the one after it.
Like this.
Which one?
Oh, well.
Everyone's split between stuff. That's what you need. You always make a mess in the car.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I actually just take the tray. It's actually very handy. This is very cool.
Oh my god, hang on a second. What is in here?
Oh, is that a 2J? No.
There's something.
It's a 6-cylinder or something. It looks kind of like a. I mean, obviously, the size of a 2J, or it would be very fun if it was a 2J.
I want you to tow around the Spirit Ray car on this.
Imagine we could put our car in the back of that. That would be so cool.
Like, this is the coolest thing ever.
It's very cool. It's all polished. It's like a patio. Nice patio.
In
Like
well
that.
oiled. What is this?
E34 BMW Estate. AC Schnitzer wheels.
Very nice.
Absolutely massive. Static. Mint. Very nice.
We're ploughing through them. Come on,
We're not ploughing through.
No,
we haven't even got to our stand.
We've got an 8th of the way up one hall. Right, this might be a two-parter. This. So we have a nice ST10. We've got a JZX 100 on Strom DS25s. Repping, love them. Actually, really well on
I was going to say they do look really well.
Really well.
Gold and silver, actually.
I wouldn't have picked gold and silver as a combo.
I really wouldn't have picked gold and silver. Actually, when I see it, actually
Very well.
really well.
Got a nice DC5. We've got look at these two GT86s in liveries. The old Castro livery, the old HKS, the old still HKS.
Which one do you prefer?
HKS.
Yeah. HKS.
Yeah.
Sorry, Castro.
Mobile 1 all the way. Forget about it. We got an S14 here. Oh. Oh, weird.
It's a bold move, Cotton.
It's a bold move, Cotton. It's worked out for him.
And Mr. has worked out for him.
It's quite nice, that. I like that. That's very cool.
This.
Yeah, this is a bit of very wide. I don't think it's like it's like a Dimma one, is it? I don't know. Answer us in the comments. Dimma one or whatever, but like the detail.
I'm all about that.
The Recaro is in the same. It's lovely.
Perfection.
Can you tell us something about this car? Do you know this car?
I'm just about to wipe it down. Yeah, I know a bit about it. Yeah, what would you like to know?
What is it? Is it a Dimma?
Yes, I mean, that's what the household name has become for a wide arch kit. I think it's a skeet kit. Yeah, that's what. So they were, and I'm not quite up to date with what. So Dimmer is.
Well, you can tell us engineer now because we are definitely not up to date. We're not going to correct you at any point.
Dimmer actually made metal body kitted cars and sold them as hologrammed motorsport cars. So anything after that, this is a fiberglass kit. So anything after that was a homage to the Dimmer. They're
Like
Dimmer,
that.
genuine 3-piece Dimmer wheels. And when we built it, my vision for it was if the RS department were to build one, what would it look like? So
Yeah, absolutely nailed that.
yeah, it's got the Clio 200 limited edition spoiler, obviously the RS seats. We then trimmed the original Renault 5 seats with the cloth that we actually got it from Recaro to match the fronts.
Wow.
Liquid yellow, so 3-stage pearl yellow. And we've just last week put the 2-litre 16 valve from the 172 in it, and we had to put the Clio bulge on it to make it fit. So yeah, thanks.
We've done nothing. Absolutely nothing
You want me to
compared
pop
to
the
you
hood
guys.
open so you can see it?
Absolutely. Let's pop this open because this is the engine from what year would the engine be from? Like
It's
20?
actually out of the first one, the phase 1 172, to keep it.
Of course, it goes that way.
Yeah.
Obviously.
To keep it.
Jeez Louise.
The phase 1 keeps throttle cable. Everything else moved into fly-by-wire. So yeah, it actually uses the same mounting points as the Renault 5. So apart from the fact the Clio here has a top mount, whereas on the Renault 5 it's a bottom mount. It's the same position. It's Renault 5 gearbox and running gear.
It's unbelievable.
So it bolts all straight up to all of that. So it's original drivetrain. The only thing you have to do is the manifold's different. So we've had a manifold built to clear the firewall.
This car is unbelievable.
It's cool, isn't it?
Thank you very much for showing us.
Thank you. Glad you like it.
Like we thought it was just a fancy show car, and now I'm like, good. It is a fancy show car with everything else done. Unbelievable. Oh, we go this way. Do you know what?
Dave's got distracted.
Do you know what now? It's a bit of me, that.
You used to have a few ST. Yeah, ST1000s.
I liked my S2000, but it didn't look as good as this.
Well, Dave, maybe you could get another S2000 and make it look as good as that.
Comment below.
Talk to me nice.
Not the biggest Civic guy, but that one is very nice.
Massive turbo, so it's fine.
Oh, now it's on.
Did you not see that?
I didn't see the turbo.
Yep.
That's a car now. Look at the even.
That is a
Quote-
car.
You can quote me on that. Like he's painted the sun visors in Japanese flags. So
Because JDM.
this now is.
He's living Blaine's best
Like
life.
this is Blaine in 30 to 40 years, right? When he actually finishes his car, maybe it'll be half as good as this.
So your goal for this weekend was to see cool cars, make videos, sell lots of merch shop. My goal for this weekend is to find the paint code of this car.
So Adam was looking for a paint code for the E46, and he may have found it.
Which
Josh,
one?
Do a little swipe to
This one?
Yep.
Ooh.
E46 would look unreal in that colour.
It's lovely. It's lovely. The whole car itself.
Is
actually.
it paint or a wrap?
I think it's paint.
It's paint. Yeah, it's paint. Oh god, it's paint. Yeah, it's paint.
Oh god, it's paint.
Oh god, it's paint.
When
So
I
Adam,
need to find out the paint code of
let
this.
us know in the comments below. Should Adam paint the E46? It's very different.
And if so, what's the paint code?
And if so, tell us the paint code now.
We digress.
We digress. That's a very posh word for our channel.
So
we'll
if you've ever
we'll
seen
walk this way.
a big engine in a small car and the seating position is in the boot.
Yeah, Wow.
This end is how you look driving your Fiat 500.
You think why is it so pushed forward and you look over and you have to see it, you see
The
everything
manifold is literally.
like touching.
Like they've used every bit. The filter goes further than the radiator.
That's very nice. Very well done. Nice S14. Yeah, on an S14 kind of buzz at the moment.
I think you mentioned that.
No reason. Lovely Evo.
This car.
This is speaking of paint codes now.
I was gonna say
Josh Holzer.
I got onto the person here. Like you can't see, so it looks black from here, and then you go closer, and it is sparkly. And you know what this is? Just a black with flake in the lacquer over the top. That's it.
Is this what you're thinking? For the old MX-5?
Yes.
Black with the sparkles?
Black with all the sparkles.
So I just get jealous now. I've brought the sparkle game so much higher than him on the channel.
He's got to do it, so it's not going to look like that.
Yeah, it was dull.
It'd be a big lump of
It'd be a big lump of
sparkles
sparkles. Nothing on the roof. Just fell on the car. Okay, IS200s. As you know, not the biggest fan. If they're stock, when they look like this, beautiful. And this is how I would do an IS200 if I had an IS200. BN kit, air, works, looking slammed. Don't know what the purpose of these are. Look cool.
They do look cool.
Don't they? I don't know what to do, but they look cool.
I don't know why.
Someone's alarm is going off. Maybe that's because I said IS200s are cool. Some alarm went off somewhere. I was like, what?
Something's wrong.
Something's wrong.
Calvin is actually not to us and he wants to do a feature on the car, so let us know if you actually want to.
Calvin?
Calvin Kirby.
Calvin, this is unbelievable. This is the nicest IS200 in Ireland, hands down.
And this is probably the nicest 32 GG.
Yes, that is also.
The size of the turbo.
This is a track. He tracks these cars. That was someone was saying to me yesterday. 700 horsepower. Yeah, he tracks the car and it's 700 horsepower.
He also got into us wanting to do a feature on this car, so.
Let us know. Should we do a feature on the R32 GTR or the IS200? That's a poor.
Or both.
That's a poor comparison compared to that is a very nice IS200. Or both. Wouldn't be a good shootout on the track now. It'd be a nice photo shoot.
Yeah, photo shoot.
I was going to say that may win on the track.
He'd probably win on like a limbo contest if we have that. So we'll give it to him. Look at this van. One van buzz this weekend. On the aero discs on the front.
They are cool.
How cool is that van?
I'm not sure what they do, but they look cool.
Oh, you've got to get the air moving and get it
Cooling the brakes in the
Cooling the
van.
brakes down for the van. It's very fast.
Oh, here, Josh.
This is the man that does the work on the vans, or does the media for the guys.
That's me.
How do you not damage the arch doing that? Like,
That's absolutely.
that's millimeter, like, perfection.
I'd be
Get a
frightened.
close look there, Adam. Get in there.
Get in there now and just see if
It's not a spacer.
not a spacer.
Not a spacer. So
That's
that
a
is
That's not a
That's a
spacer.
man who has literally
No way.
That's just.
spent his time getting that absolutely spot on. Congratulations.
That's a bad time if you got that wrong there.
Deck mark.
Look,
MGZS. Oh,
Talk about this at a car.
Look
at the Nokia.
wow. 3410. Do you know what? Now, after the night we've had, lads, I wouldn't like to be in there now and look at that all morning.
Yeah.
This lad is driving in style. What's in the boot? More lovely stuff.
What's in the boot?
Wooden floor, don't touch it. Oh god, don't touch
Why are you touching it? Don't touch stuff at a car show.
I presume I can't touch it. No, okay, run away. This is unusual. I like it.
This actually works.
MGZS with a cage on air on Compomotive. That to me now is, if you said it to me in the morning, I'd go, you just go home now with that idea. But
it looks cool.
It looks very cool.
So you have one of the jazziest colour S15s here, but this man behind us has one of the jazziest wheel colours I've ever seen.
Rolling on rose cones. Some sort of wrap.
Rose cup. I think like a 14 with a stepped lip or something.
Step on them,
Shouldn't fucking
lads.
step.
Some step on them. He's after starting with a very small wheel. He's ended up with a very big
Oh my god, I didn't even notice the interior.
Wow, and look at the shoes.
Look at the shoes.
Calm your voice down, Dave.
Your excitement caught me off guard.
Well, yeah, the shoes caught me off guard, I'm going to be honest.
The MX-5 there.
Oh, there you go, it's sneaking around.
That's what you need to do, Josh.
What?
Finish it.
Oh, this is
No, the
finished.
fitment is serious on this.
So what's he doing with his over fenders? Is he like...
Oh, he's straight into the over fenders. What's he done with his over fenders? He cut them.
These ones fit. He's like spaced them out.
That's how your car should look. I know it's an NB.
Are you sure this is an MX-5?
Is there rust in there?
No, there's no rust.
No rust.
There's none?
What do you mean? There's nowhere to go.
Oh. And his exhaust pipe is exactly the length of what you need, compensating for nothing.
Compensate for nothing.
The Josh sheds are special at BMWs.
I think that's probably one of the nicest Mazda MX-5 MBs I've ever seen. That's
Wait till you see mine now.
I missed this one. What's this?
Look at the engine bay as well. Oh wow. Look at the engine bay.
Wire tucked, shaved.
What is this?
It is a 5-series. That looks like it's a 4.4 V8 in it. I mean, I'm stabbing in the dark there, but it looks like the 4.4 V8.
You can also say, look at the engine bay.
Look at the interior. He's done the tartan. Love it. It's tartan, not tartan.
Sorry, you said look
Plaid.
Plaid.
You said look at the Nokia in the last one. Look at the phone in this one.
That's the Wolf of Wall Street's phone there. Sell. This is class.
But have you seen the engine bay? Like they've like smoothed it and wire tucked
They
and
actually
everything.
smoothed it, the turrets and everything else. That is a lot of work.
That's a lot of work.
There's a lot of very nice cars. Our cars are very dirty compared to all of these, to be fair.
Yeah.
We put no attention to detail. We just went, whatevs.
Shout out to Blaine Sweden.
Shout out to Blaine. There's one that gets out of the garage every now and again. It's a good thing Blaine isn't here. We ripped him twice in this video already. We're getting into wowzer stuff now.
Silly section.
This is lovely, like this colour combo.
Yeah.
This now is a husband and wife. Gold.
This is some combination. These wheels are probably the nicest wheels I've ever seen on anything.
To be fair, right? Just think about it. This is in someone's driveway somewhere. This combo, like McLaren, GTS. Again, never seen one on air lowered in my life. And then you got this, which looks absolutely unbelievable. This is like probably.
I followed these guys for a long time on Instagram, and then to see the cars in person are like a million times better.
So is that on air as well?
Yeah.
It's mad.
And then this is like, it's probably the nice story I've ever seen.
The boys.
Our friends at Island Base. Oh, Stancy cars. Oh, I'm from Northern Ireland and I'm really picky about my cars and my fitment. Come buy my hoodies.
I think that's enough there.
They'll never know until this video.
We didn't show enough appreciation for these. They're just
From the back.
Can we do a montage?
You can do a montage.
Do a montage.
Hold that thought. We love our drift cars here at Drift Games, but we don't drive drift cars on the road, we drive sensible cars. And if we're in the market for a used car, we come here to Moorfield Motors. These guys have an amazing selection of everything from luxury cars to first-time buyers to commercials. So if you're in the market for an amazing used car, check out their full stock list online at moorfieldmotors.ie, and if they don't have it in stock, they can source it for you.
Out of the montage, into Adam McPeak. Love this. Love a bit of this. You see this? Again, I'm going to slag Blaine. This is where he should be heading with a 6 Series. This is the way to do the old school BMW. On air, decked, simple, custom arches. This thing is beautiful. I love this car.
Are they custom arches?
Yeah, there are arches off an E30.
Wow.
Welded in. And then they have to cut out the whole inner arch to kind of tub it so that they can bring the car up so low.
You know what? The interior in this is unbelievable. Have you seen they've even done
this one because we know the guy who owns it, but we
No, you can't.
Locked.
Locked it.
Locked it.
because he knew you were around.
He knew I was around.
What have you seen? They've even stitched the Isle of Base into the seat.
Oh, look at the tag.
That's a nice attention to detail there.
We need more attention to detail, and that's what we've learned today. We just kind of throw it
We
together.
don't even have detail.
We don't even have detail.
We can't even pay attention to it.
Like this AMG. Lovely colour. Lovely colour.
You really do like these, Dave.
I think this would be the next car I would like to own after the Supra. Even though I love the Supra, I think this car just looks great. I think it's like such potential for tuning, for lowering. Anyway, Jason McConnell's.
You got hung up on that for a second.
I was like, that is lovely. I got a little emotional inside. I was like, oh, I don't think I can. Not for another few years, but in a couple of years, keep working hard. That might.
I've always wanted to test this. Is this?
Yes. Came for a yes.
No, you can lock it.
Yeah, you can lock it.
Yeah, he's locked it.
Yes, but you can't do it. He said he came to the shed a couple of weeks ago, and he said getting McDonald's is horrific because like you have to
imagine.
squish the bag.
You can only get
through.
one nugget at a time.
Yeah.
Just in.
That's what you go on. Getting McDonald's is ridiculous.
Lovely though. My favourite G-Shore in the country. Shout out to Jason. It's lovely. And then our friend Craig, who's bought his dad's car, which was an easy purchase, I'd imagine. There's Craig. Craig's over there looking cool with all the other young fellas.
what you do.
Just stay cool in the corner, Craig.
That's what you do with Dubshed.
That's what you do. His lean now. If you want to be a car owner, that's the lean you've got to get. Can you zoom in that lean?
We're zoomed
That's
in.
the lean. Just the
Cross-leg lean on the window.
She's some yoke. That's the lean you want.
What do I do with my hands?
Just stand there. Look straight at those wheels. Looks serious. This I like a lot. I'm not going to lie and say I may have put in an inquiry. Small inquiry.
Slid into someone's DMs.
Slid into a DM and said, hey, what you doing with that S14 bar, showing it off to everyone in the country? So, we'll see. There's nothing not lovely here, to be fair.
Everything's lovely.
Everything's lovely. This is going to have to be a two-parter video.
This is actually owned by the man who does pretty much all the air, or all the best air in Northern Ireland. John
Best air, like.
But he installs all the air.
Just the best air to me in my head. It's like it's just the best. He's got an air conditioning company. He does the best air in the country. Boxes it, bottles it. That thing is not just perfect.
Yeah.
And again, another car where you go, I'm gonna put blue and navy stripes with red wheels. You go, I'm not sure about that.
You're a maniac. And then
It actually works lovely.
out.
I really like these wheels. It's kind of like the. I was going to say they're like sandblasted, but kind of that's the finish of them, which is really cool.
What colour they went? This colour.
Yeah.
It's lovely. I've had a four-door R34 in the past. I have a soft spot, especially when they look like that. That is.
Like this.
It's just very, very low. That's perfect. That is how I would do an R34 four-door. No different. Absolutely spot on.
I was going to say, I'm actually ashamed we walked down the hall because, like,
We should have stayed where we were because we thought our cars looked class, and then we came down here and
we thought we
there.
were deadly, and now we just look like fools.
Lads with tags on the stitching and the interiors. We haven't even cleaned under an engine bay on our stand. Not one of them.
Don't open the bay.
No, everyone's like, can you pop up at the bottom? I was like, no, I don't know where the keys are. It's all filthy.
That's nice style, isn't it?
I like minis a lot.
Obviously. It's small.
Because it's small.
Small.
I love, what cars do you like? Small cars. Very small
Yeah,
cars.
doesn't matter what it is.
Because I can buy more of them and stack them into Dave's shed. There's a space of two. You actually have two MX-5s, probably the same length as an R34 four-door, to be fair.
The amount of
Absolutely.
people that came up to the shop yesterday goes, oh, I like your MX-5, and Josh goes, which one?
You went, which one?
Oh, the NC.
All of them are bad
Which
jokes.
one?
All bad.
Oh, the Mark 1.
Oh no, the NA. Which one?
Yeah. The best thing is you could say, oh, I've got 4 MX-5s, and everyone's like, that's impressive. I'm like, well, if you saw them, probably
No,
not.
my favourite one is how's the MX-5 going? I can just say rubbish to all of them.
Yeah, there's a blanket. Horrendous. They're all horrendous. There's so many nice cars here. Adam's car obviously is still looking phenomenal.
He's cleaned it up 47 times
He
since
said,
he got down here.
he said the paint was bad yesterday.
He said the paint was bad. I was going, whoa, don't you walk in my car?
This is one that you want to win with.
I'm hoping that it does get an out trophy. But we're going to leave it here for part 1 because we're going to go into the other hall in the next episode because there's too many cars. The thing is, normally we go, let's pick 5 or 10 and that'll be fine and we'll do the whole show. But there's way too many nice cars here. So I think we just leave it here on, we'll leave it on this tone speaker.
We spent stupid money in this company.
We spend money stupidly. We used to carry around big speakers, now we got this small speaker and it has one little feature. We are a professional company. We'd like to disclaim that anyone who's frightened with that this weekend, don't care. So much fun.
Message Josh
Yeah.
at _ drift games.
_ Josh complaints at the HR department, driftgames.com.life.
He will not respond.
He won't respond because that doesn't exist. Anyway, that's been hall 1 of Dubshed. We're going to kick off the show here in a couple of minutes and we're going to show you the other hall on the next episode because why not? Might as well. 2-parter. That's what you get at Drift Games. So we'll see you on the next one.